You know what they should really do for Season 2 of Knights of Sidonia? They should really call this Knights of Romance, because I think over half of Season 2 has been romantic episodes, or sexual tension. That's what these episodes have kind of been about. Now, don't get me wrong. I love these episodes. It's fucking hilarious, and I'm laughing my ass off watching these episodes week after week. But seriously, like, fuck, if I really didn't care about these characters, like, if I didn't care about them, I personally would be kind of pissed off with this season. I want to be honest. See, here's the thing. I understand these episodes are meant to build up connections and character development between the characters, and I'm loving that. I'm fucking loving that so much. It just, I know some watchers are going to get rather irritated by that, because judging by how the first season of Sidonia was, the first season was very action-packed, intense, a lot of shit going down, and everybody's freaking out. And with Season 2, it does have that tension and action-packed episodes. It's had about, I think, 2 to 3 episodes at maximum. And the rest of the episodes have kind of been slice of life. And for the most part, I have no issues with it. I don't. But very misleading, because the title is Knights of Sidonia, War of the Ninth Planet, but majority of this season has been Knights of Sidonia, War of the Romance Couple. So that's kind of what it's been. And I'm liking the romance quite a bit. I didn't think I personally would like the romance of Sidonia as much as I am. I'm really shocked about that, because you would think that you would just want to see the fighting, to the technology, to the world building. You wouldn't really care about the romance, but somehow the mangaka of the series, the way the mangaka wrote these characters, you can really just enjoy the romance. And it's shocking, because this really isn't a romance series. It really isn't. I know for a fact it isn't. I know deep down this series is very, I guess, tense, has a lot of dark themes to it and stuff like that, but when it gets to these type of moments, you're just surprised by it, because you wouldn't expect this type of quality of romance from this type of series, and it has me worried. It really has me worried for certain reasons. Not because I'm worried about the season's conclusion, I'm actually worried about the outcome of the characters. Because with these type of series, especially when it comes to series like Knights of Sidonia or Attack on Titan, or any other series that's kind of themed like this, like Terraformers, usually when a character gets built up, you should expect a death. Like, a big death. A big fucking death. Like, you know, character's gonna get slaughtered death. And the way majority of the season has been focusing on the couples, the romance, it's making me feel like something very bad is going to happen to those girls that are all crushing on Tanikaze. It's starting to make me think that, because this type of series does have death, and if, you know, the past tells us anything, if we remember what happened to Hoshijiro, yeah, you probably get what I'm talking about. So, I'm kind of worried right now, because all these episodes focusing around the romance has me worried that the mangaka was writing this to build up these characters just to axe them, like, just kill them. I'm worried about that. I'm really fucking worried, because I'm growing attached to these characters by the episode. I'm really growing attached to Izana. I'm really loving her. I'm liking Tsumugi and all of them. But I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed if I get to the final episode of this season, and I see one of my characters I've grown attached to in the middle of this series with the romance progression stuff just fucking die. I'd be fucking pissed. I'd be fucking livid, dude. I would not be in a great mood if that happened, because I was fucked over bad when I watched the first season of Sidonia with Hoshijiro's death, because that was bullshit, because that romance just got, like, axed right there. I was mad. And if the mangaka's doing this, I'm worried. I'm just so worried. So that's kind of what this episode was, really. It's the same thing we've seen for the past couple episodes, really. It slowly builds up the plot in the background with certain issues going on with, you know, the ninth planet with the Ghana, you know, attacking that planet, and then, you know, different people setting up their own plans throughout the series. But for the majority of it, it's kind of what we've been seeing for the past couple episodes. But thankfully, it's keeping it very fresh when it comes to terms of the way they execute the romance and the drama to the expressions and stuff like that. The way they execute it, there's really nothing that wrong with it. Like, I mean, I'm enjoying the execution of the romance. The only thing I can really put down when it comes to this episode, to be honest, is some of the CGI. See, Sidonia, I know Sidonia doesn't have the best budget or the best CGI, which is very fucking obvious, so I'm not really going to focus on that aspect quite a bit, because it's very obvious since the episode 1 of Season 1. So, what I do want to point out, though, that's like the only thing I could say that is bad about this episode, because there was some frames with the CGI that was just looked like they were lagging. Like, I was in a server that was lagging if I was playing a game. That's kind of how it looked in some scenes. But regardless of that, very good episode. I enjoyed it. A lot more fan service. A lot more fan service in this scene. Like, I never would have thought Sidonia would have been a fan service type series, but it is. I just like, holy shit, that outfit, too. That grandma. What the fuck, man? She does not look like a grandma. And then, Izana, that outfit, fuck. Okay, so that's it. I'm done. So, I want to go watch some Fate Zero dub. Yeah, I'm going to go watch some Fate Zero dub, watch some Crocodile Basket, probably later night, and then read some Tower of God right before I go to bed. So, you all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.